As promised, YouTube, I'm back. This time I'll be showing you how to install the Ring Spotlight camera. This is just some brief information about the cameras and what they're capable of doing. Cover story about the camera. How the camera looks at night. And I did purchase the solar panel. This just will help allow the battery to stay fully charged. I also will be using a power drill, and I went with the double package. So bear with me, I'll be using one hand as I open up the box. Nice packaging, and voila, two cameras. I will be installing one in the front of the home and another in the back. So we have three buttons. The top button is just so you can release this cover. The middle button is for the power outlet, and that bottom one is for the battery. You will have to install a battery in these, at least one. Even using the solar panel, you have to install one battery. And here's a sticker. We have the box full of instructions. Those are my two batteries. This is a screwdriver. This is the drill bit. I will be using the one Ring provided with my drill, like so. And those are just my mounts for the cameras at the top. Now, if by chance you don't want to use the solar panels, they do have a USB cable, this one right here, where you can just simply charge the battery up. You will receive an alert when the battery level is low, when it's time to charge it. Or you can go the route that I'm taking and just making sure that the sun powers the battery non-stop. There goes some mounting screws and anchors. So I just press that button to release the battery holder, like so. And like I said, it's equipped with two slots for two batteries. I'm just going with the one battery method, so I installed the battery like so, and then I'm going to close the cover. Now the light is beginning to pair, that's why it's flashing blue. Now I'm just about to open up the solar panel box. And again, bear with me. I'm trying to make this a real experience as possible. Showing you guys as I do this. Now once I do get to the point where I have to use both hands, then I will have to use both hands. Again, another nice packaged box. There's my solar panel. That's the cable underneath the solar panel that will connect to the camera. And of course it comes with some instructions. And some tools. Now inside the toolbox, it came with the stand to place the solar panel on. That's the black one to the left. In the middle, it came with another screwdriver, and on the right side, it came with another drill bit that I will use. And then you also will need a ladder. And I decided to place my solar panel right on the edge of my roof in the back, like so. And I couldn't show myself drilling these screws in because I needed both hands and I had to balance myself on the ladder, but just trust and believe, I put it in. And that's the mounting bracket. And from this angle, it's going to give me a good view of my porch and backyard. So I'm just showing that I took that plate off, and I will use some zip ties as well. At this point, you're pretty much done. You have to go to either, if you have an Android or if you have a Apple phone like me, and download the Ring app and finish pairing your camera. And this is how I chose to put mine up. And that's my cables. I tucked them away pretty good. And this is me coming out, just testing out the camera. See, it's a pretty good shot. Now you may be saying, well, there's a blind spot. Don't worry, I'm putting up another camera in the opposite corner, so there will be no blind spots. And I'm going to show you a bonus once I go in. Let me know if you see anything different. There's my dog, Mr. Fred. So the camera, it just picks up really good quality. So from a person to an animal, it will pick it up. Anytime it senses motion, it activates. And of course you can adjust the sensitivity so it won't be going off all the time. Now let's move over to the front of the house. Again, here's the spotlight camera, and these are the tools I'll be using: the mounting bracket, the screws, the drill bits, a hammer. And this is what I use in the backyard to hide the cable wire. I bought another Ring solar panel, and of course the drill, and a ladder as well. And I'm also using a power cable. That's my ladder. I just have your standard 6-foot ladder. And again, I just really didn't show the battery, so I'm just trying to show you how the battery looks. Now you just have to decide where you want to put your camera. I decided to place mine right underneath my daughter's window, and as you can see, that's a perfect spot for the sun, so it will keep the solar panel nice and charged. So again, I'm just about to open up this box, and we've already seen the insides. We have the solar panel, the stand. You have screws for mounting, holder, anchors, a drill bit, and a screwdriver that comes inside the box. But just so you guys can see how authentic this is, I was just going through this process again, just in case you missed it on the first one. Oh, and another thing I used, I had a black marker so I can mark where I wanted to drill my holes. And again, this process, after you determine where you want to place everything, it only takes maybe 15 minutes. stand, there's a drill bit. There's also screws and anchors and a screwdriver. Okay, now I'm installing the stand for the solar panel, so I pre-marked where I want to drill. And as you can see, I used the drill bit and I drilled 2 holes inside the bricks, and I also put the anchor. Now I'm showing you this because I'm gonna have to use my hands and I won't be able to show you this with the camera, so just trust and believe. And there goes the second one, second anchor, and there goes the stand. And again, perfect spot to put this, because look, the sun is just beaming right here. It's beaming on me as I'm doing this. Now pay close attention to that arrow. This is the only way you'll be able to install this panel on that stand to where it won't come off. You always want to make sure that you put that arrow on with it going up. Okay, and now I have the panel on and it's charging. And I'm going to put the camera right there, right where I'm slapping it. So again, you want to put your battery inside the camera. Like I'm about to show you, I press this button and I'm going to release this plate. You're probably wondering why. You have to release the plate in order to install the solar panel cable, because there's a cover that's covering up the hole for that cable. So that's what I'm doing right now. So at that point, you can close this and restall it, like I'm doing. Now the access portion for the power outlet is open. That's the whole purpose of taking that plate off. Okay. Now at this point, you want to determine where you want to put the mounting bracket. You need to mark off 4 sections for the hose, like I just did, and then you want to drill into them. So I didn't go too far from it. Hopefully you can see that. Those are 4 holes drilled up there. So I placed that on the brick, and then I used a marker and came back and used the drill bit. And like so, I have it in place, tightened down. At this point, again, if you have Apple or Android, you want to go to the store, download the app, scan the barcode, and pair the device. And now you can install your camera. And this is how it's looking. This is me, real time, sun beaming on me. I'm drenched in sweat, just putting the last finishing touches on my camera. My lovely assistant down below, my wife, she just told me that she ordered some food and the guy is on his way. So I told her I'm finished. I just need to move the ladder in my car. Now, unknown to me, I did not know the delivery guy was literally seconds from coming to my home with the food, and I have a pretty big street, and instead of parking on the street, and yes, you can see the kids playing to the left, the kids move out of the street, the delivery guy decides to pull up almost into my front yard, and I have it all on camera. Luckily he didn't damage anything, but you'll see. Just keep paying attention. I move forward and just keep looking to the right, and you'll see a red truck any second. So that's just how good this camera is. So I definitely recommend this camera. Hopefully I helped someone that's deciding to secure their home. It was pretty easy to install this, and I'm happy and satisfied with it. And if you did learn something from this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll come back with some more videos. This is Junior. There goes the red truck. Pay attention to how he parks. I still don't understand why he drove into my front yard. I definitely recommend this Ring camera for anyone that's trying to secure their home. Thank you for watching the video.